General Assembly knows that the Realtors are in town. If they don't know, they will definitely know by the time today is over with. South Carolina Realtors are dedicated to the quality of life. We are dedicated to making South Carolina a better place to work, a better place to live, and a better place to play. But right now, the quality of life in our state is compromised. Right now, South Carolinians are hurting. Realtors are hurting. Across the state, we're still struggling with foreclosures. Financing for commercial and residential is a mess. New home permits are still at all-time lows. The South Carolina General Assembly has the opportunity in their hands to create jobs and grow our economy through property tax reform. The last thing we need are taxes that eliminate jobs and prevent new businesses from investing in South Carolina. Point-of-sale assessments are flawed, and as a result, unfair. Because of the unfair point-of-sale tax, businesses, families, and investors have said they're not going to spend their money in South Carolina. It's unfair that your neighbor gets hit with a higher tax bill because they just moved in, or perhaps they renovated their kitchen or added a new room to their house. This isn't just about realtors. South Carolinians, home builders, lawyers, businessmen, homeowners, investors feel strongly about attracting new businesses and jobs to the state and believe that the point of sale is hurting our economy. We are here today to tell our legislators to support House Bill 3713, which provides initial property tax reform by eliminating point-of-sale assessments in South Carolina. House Bill 3713 was just introduced last week by Representative Jim Merrill of Daniel Island. House Bill 3713 provides South Carolinians with the point-of-sale reform needed to create jobs and grow our economy. House Bill, who's got the number now? 3713. Good. House Bill 3713. It's pro-business, pro-economic development. It's pro-jobs legislation. 3713 provides the fuel to get the real estate economy moving by creating jobs and investment in South Carolina. We have got to put homeowners and businesses first, ahead of the needs of government. Point-of-sale property tax reform will bring investors who have been turned away by our property tax structure back to South Carolina. It will mitigate property tax inequities and encourage businesses to locate in our state and hire South Carolinians. It will help at-risk homeowners by getting buyers who are considering purchase off the fence. And in getting those buyers off the fence, it's going to reduce market inventory and thereby will stabilize real estate values for homeowners. The solution to our economic downturn is tied to a recovery in the housing industry. The South Carolina General Assembly can provide the fuel for that recovery. But Representative Jim Merrill cannot do it alone. We need every single House member to sign on as a co-sponsor to H 3713. Today, we are asking each one of you to call out your House member and to ask them to co-sponsor H 3713, Jim Merrill's bill, to eliminate point of sale. We must have this for South Carolina. We must have it for South Carolinians. Period. That's our job today. Once we get it past the House, I'm off script here, Cashin, sorry. Our heart's beating fast. Once we get it past the House, it goes to the Senate. That's what happened to us last year. It went to the Senate. And it died in the Senate. We worked hard, very, very hard. We got after today, our work is not through. When it gets to the House, we have got to put the pressure on the Senate to make sure that they do not hold up the recovery in South Carolina, that the Senate is not the one who kills jobs in South Carolina. It's going to be very important that we keep the pressure on and make sure this takes place. We're counting on each and every one of you. As Nick said today, it starts, but it doesn't end today. It continues on a daily basis. And when Cashin sends out calls for action to contact your local senator, to contact your House member, you need to answer that call to action and make sure everybody in your office answers that call to action. You need to pick up the phone and make those phone calls. If it takes you personally driving down here and calling out your senator, calling out your House member, they'll listen to you. More so than they're going to listen to Cashin or me, they'll listen to you. We've got to have your help. Thank you so much for your dedication today, for being here, for taking a day out of your business when you could be selling a house, leasing a commercial building. You're here in Columbia to help us fight the battle for South Carolinians. And I'm going to give all of you a round of applause for that.